Welcome back to another episode of Pillars of Eternity 2. I already loaded the game since for some reason it takes forever to load. I think I need to upgrade my PC soon enough, but that's something else to do. But let's continue where we left off. I've seen that you can pause the game, I think. Yeah. And I've also noticed that we're hurt. What's this? Hmm. Well, we could rest, but I think the good way is to just explore. Heart attack, okay. Lonet's Fork. I really like the map. Oh, what's this? The distance, you see a simple wagon. The angle at which it rests on the road on one side jutting above the other suggests that it has been damaged or disabled. Even from your vantage, you can make out Kif milling around it. Sneak closer to observe. As you near the cart, you make out a group of red-serrant pilgrims in rough-spun linens and cottons. A single draft horse stamps at the ground impatiently as two of the pilgrims argue over the front right wheel, which seems hopelessly stuck in the mud. Uh, let's approach openly. One of the pilgrims notices you. Her step back draws the attention of the others, and the man in the well-worn gambersome steps forward. The weight of deep concern hangs on his face. Did the dreams bring you here as well? The other pilgrim looks to you with a mix of apprehension and hope. Dreams? We are farmers, come from Red Ceres to work the colony fields here. We are believers all to the one in the light of Iotas. The other pilgrims nod fervently in agreement. A woman with a smiling baby lifts the infant's hand to wave. We've been having dreams, 3 stars sailing through the sky, piercing the black of a storm cloud. Figured it must be him, Iotas, calling to us, so we came here to the place we saw in our dreams. The pilgrims look around, matching their sleeping memory to the present. We saw the giant pass with 3 stars on his brow, but he sighs and gestures to the wagon stuck in the mud. Sad to say, we could not follow him. Wheels stuck as stuck gets. None of us are strong enough to lift that corner up to get something under it. More than one of us tries and we just get in each other's way. The other pilgrims nod and stretch, suddenly remembering their aching bodies. You're just lazy. Hand over whatever valuables you've got. Nah, I'm just joking. What should we pick? I guess let's take a look at the wagon. A brief inspection reveals that the wagon is undamaged, but the wheel is stuck fast in the mud. We have some wood, the old man says as he gestures to the back of the wagon. If we can't get the wheel up, we can slide that beneath it. Inside the wagon you see several planks of wood. A small box of valuables sits to the side. One of the younger Dawnstars looks at you, eyes wide. Reckon you can lift it? Hmm. Should we steal it? They're good guys. Let's just attempt to lift the corner of the wagon. There. Come on. Do it, yes. Adair squares themselves to the wagon's corners, squats deep, and rests the wheel up from the mud with a grunt. A young Dawnstar stands in shock for a moment, reacting just in time to thrust a thick board beneath the wheel. It takes the better part of an hour to lay down a safe path for the wagon to roll free of the mud. The laboring Dawnstars glisten with sweat but laugh happily as they sing songs of praise for Eotas. Minor positive reputation gained with Children of the Dawnstars. Okay. 2 hours have passed, man. Okay. Smiling, the leader presses a small pouch of coins into your hand. We appreciate the help. Without you, who knows how long we would have been stranded here. They begin to prepare their wagon as you take your leave. You have gained an item, 15 silver pfennig. Value is 6 copper pieces, okay. The item was put into your stash. The old man calls out to you as you go. Take care of yourself and your soul, traveler. Whether you came for Iotas or not, we know in our hearts that he has come for us. Oh, I fear that Iotas has more evil things in plan. I like exploring the edges of maps first. I don't know why. What's this? Oh, I almost forgot, I got coffee. Oh, we can trade. Inns serve multiple purposes and can be found throughout the Deadfire. At any inn you can access a store, rent a room, recruit adventurers and crew members, retrain characters, and manage your party. Certain rooms will give a resting bonus that applies to the entire party and lasts until your party rests again. Recruiting an adventurer goes through the full character creation process. The cost of the adventurer increases with the level you recruit them at. Retraining a character resets them to level 1 and allows you to go through any level ups they had accumulated. Reputation, let's check this out as well. Press the button in the lower center of the screen or use the C key to bring up the character sheet. Select the reputation tab to view your character's earned faction and community reputation. Okay, with the face button. Then reputation, okay. Factions will display how much positive reputation you have with the blue bar and how much negative reputation with the red bar. Let's buy... How much money? Ah, we have enough. Let's buy... I don't know how many party members we will have. Let's buy 5. Okay, trade. Oh, we can also sell shit. Oops. But I don't know if we should. Let's gather our party for... Oh, what's this? There's something in the water. Let's gather our party and then we will see. Look, there's footsteps from Eotas over here. Nice. Can we reach this? No, we can't. I think we need a boat. If I remember correctly, you can... Let's get a tree. You can have ship combat and stuff. Oh, Port Maje. Polo Waro Woods. Let's see where the tracks lead. We didn't explore that much. Wakura Pass. Oh, combat. Yeah, let's go to Port Maje. Maybe this is the way we need to go. I think we have to go to Port Maje because, look, I found a trail. There must be some kind of settlement nearby, so I think, yeah, this is the place we need to go. But let's just explore this corner first. Let's see what's over here. Burial site. You come upon a flight of white steps that descend deep into the earth. Chill air radiates from a dark doorway at the bottom of the stairs. Search the location. We take some time to search the burial site and find a wardstone nestled among the offerings. Sigil of Nightmares wardstone. Immunity to Sigil of Nightmares attacks. Okay, keep searching. We continue poking around the burial site for anything useful and find a yellow scroll. Yellowed scroll. Yeah, I found a scroll and there's 3 scrolls of minor healing, but who cares? Okay, keep searching. You continue poking around the burial site for anything useful and find a handful of common gemstones in a small leather pouch. Nice. You continue poking around and find a weapon beside the remains. Great sword. Nice. Keep searching this location. You continue poking around the burial site and find some more scrolls. Scroll of prayer for the body. A prayer missile that grants a target ally the fit inspiration. Okay. Man, okay. You've rummaged through the whole burial site. There's nothing left but the dead. Well, rest in peace, fellow dead. Let's go to Port Maje. And let's take a sip of coffee. It feels better to drink coffee than water. The game loads so slowly. I think I'm gonna move it to the SSD after this episode. Come on, load. I'm sick of reading about penetration. I think all of us know how to do that. Port Maje Marbor. Ah, Harbor, okay. Deep Spring Von Prima. 2828.
As well as I can. Better see what that crowd's about.
What if the giant comes this way?
Please,
Oh,
everyone
something's
stay
up.
calm.
The man at the center of attention appears to be fielding inquiries from both the gaggle of townsfolk gathered around the platform and the rather severe-looking Aumawa woman standing just behind him, beside him. I guess it's this one.
Please, everyone remain calm. I assure you I will do everything in my power to get you the answers you need. Our friends among the Huana
have offered you hospitality and safety from the storms.
The Aumawa woman folds her arms. Okay.
Yes. I think we are all keenly aware of the debt of gratitude we owe to the...
I have personally seen to the safety of your homes. Now you will do the same for our families.
What about our families?
Yeah, what about our families?
What about the ships? How are we supposed to feed ourselves?
If everyone would...
As Clario's gaze sweeps across the crowd, it falls upon you, where it remains. A few more heads turn to see what has caught the governor's attention.
It's one of the pirates.
No, we're not pirates. At this alarmed cry, the whole of the crowd turns to regard you. A startled, expectant hush falls upon the gathered throng. I'm not a pirate.
Everyone stay calm. I think it's clear our guest is nothing of the sort. Two of my guards reported a ship flying deer wooden colors, fallen prey to a private vessel. That would be your ship, I assume.
Of course it's my ship.
That would make him lucky. Your own vessels do not usually fare so well.
Quite,
yes. I just need some repairs and I'll be on my way. If I was all that lucky, I wouldn't have crashed here.
Perhaps not, but I suspect some good can come of this.
Yes, you want to use me.
Per complanca, everyone, forgive me. I believe this matter requires my attention. You have my word that I will keep you apprised of any changes. Especially you, Mr. Ikawa.
She's Mr. Ikawa?
Do not
Yes.
flatter me with Valian titles. You are distracted with your newcomer and wish me gone. But I will not go far, Governor Clario.
Grande. As for you, stranger, let us speak at my estate.
Brave or
We'll
defiant?
discuss your predicament.
Yes, let's discuss our predicament. Okay, come. So I need to go to his house? His estate at Port Maje.
What marvelous carvings!
Let's talk to random people first. Why? Let's keep him waiting. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Blah blah blah, Cotton Eye Joe. Let's talk to this one. Oops, sorry. Matar warrior. Hey bitch. The Ruin Captain, are you here to stay? I guess we can't. Let's go to Xoti.
Accept the light, and you shall be redeemed.
A woman shouts, arms raised high and wide. In each hand she grips a golden candle. The flames gutter wildly as she gestures to the crowd before her. The missionary holds a candle to drip wax in the shape of 3 stars on the forehead of each kneeling worshipper. One of them stumbles back, swiping the hot wax from his skin.
Se futito, Madicchio, I did not sign up to be burned.
Sefutito. Fuck this. What do you think you're doing? Watch from within the crowd. The priestess trembles her arms, face pinched with disappointment. In the warm sea breeze from the port, loose strands of her sun-streaked hair whip about her head like a living halo.
This flame is not for purification. It is for illuminating the darkness. Sanctification comes only as a result of your journey. But the light will guide your way.
She tilts her face toward the sky, eyes shut. She drags a shaky hand to dribble wax across her own brow.
Aethys has returned at last, but it's not too late to redeem ourselves.
As surely as my fingers are webbed, I tell you, gone never left.
Who's gone? Gone is an aspect of Aethys, okay. Ah, yes, I think that was also a thing in the first one with Eder.
Sakes alive, Wanglis. Ain't we got more pressing matters to attend to than a baptism?
Arms crossed over her chest, a shorter, duskier woman watches the ritual with an ornery sort of expression, her delicate chin jutted up.
We just missed one of the biggest reap-ins of all time. What about the souls that need us?
Yes, what about them?
Do not push me on this, you wayward child. You'd leave the living forlorn to service the dead?
Do not push me on this, you wayward child. Ah, she already said that. Rather than discouraging the other Dawnstar, the accusation seems to kindle a stubbornness inside her. Shoulders set, she grins.
Yeah, I'll light them all at once.
Metal clanking, she sways an eerily lit lantern in an intricate pattern before her. The priestess bites her lips, swinging harder and faster. Life, arms, hurtling the weapon with a deceptively hidden strength, until she thrusts it hard out toward the crowd, splattering everyone with wax.
Hell
That's
yeah,
one way to do it.
I call that the...
I call that grinning. She turns to get a good look at you and promptly chokes.
Are you by any chance looking to help the people I saw die in my dreams?
Okay, so people are having weird dreams. She ducks her head, cheeks flushing prettily.
I'm guessing you're not here for the baptism.
You dreamed people died?
Sure did. I get those kind of dreams sometimes. The ones that turn out true. Nightmares, more like. Terrors that come true.
She rubs the palm over the back of her neck.
Had 'em since I was a little girl on the farm. Guess Gone was speaking to me even then.
Some of our brethren suffer from these visions more than others, while some of us, favorably, have none at all.
It ain't a curse. It's a blessing. A mark of the divine.
What happened
It's
here?
madness, right? Who'd have thought a giant green statue might storm through the port?
At the memory, her pupils gobble up the warm brown of her eyes, and the remaining darkness gleams wickedly.
I did. I dreamed it for months. Again and again and night and day. Until I pushed the others to come here. We told the governor, but he wouldn't evacuate on account of me, not knowing exactly when our god might arrive.
No one believed it. But how could we know?
The woman wrings her hands before wiping trembling, wax-smeared fingers down the side of her robe. Okay. Do you know where I can find a governor? We know that. I'm looking for an Adra statue. Yeah, high. Inhabited by Eotas.
I knew it!
She clenches her grip on the sickle in her right hand.
Gon's been calling me here. Left the breadcrumbs in my dreams. I need to get inland. If you're going, I could help you. Swear on my soul.
Why do you want to go inland?
There are souls needing their last rites. I ought to shine them the light, else they might get lost.
Enough nonsense, Joti. No one knows if anyone's even died. You've no business going in there, risking your own safety, risking our mission.
Wingleth, you guide the living and I guide the dead. Gon bids it and I dreamed it. Leave it be. We all serve our purposes. So what's yours?
What do you think? Biting at her bottom lip, she looks you up and down. A pleased sound leaves her throat.
I think I know what you are. And here you are, following my god. Watcher, will you take me with you?
Fine proposition and enjoy the company of a priestess. Let's get a reputation. This gives us nothing.
I know an offer rare as hen's teeth when I hear it.
Hence,
Yeah,
Steve.
I'm taking it.
She beams brightly.
You won't regret this.
We'll see about that. She steals a shy glance at Adair.
Hey.
Adair half nods without looking in Zoti's direction. He seems suddenly focused on something in the distance. A tad too eagerly, she saunters close beside you.
At least take care, child. Come back to us in one piece. If not for my sake, then Samhain's.
The old priestess sighs, shaking her head.
So don't tell her. What the High Priestess doesn't know won't hurt her.
Grinning, Zoti waves her brethren a court parting. Priest or monk? We need a healer. Okay, he wants to talk with
The
us.
children of the Dawn Stars. I wondered if we'd run into them down here. There's someone I used to know. Just an old friend. Came out here to settle with them last I heard. Maybe we should ask around. See if she's still out here. Might be she can help us.
Just a friend, huh?
Zoti rubs the back of her neck, clearly uncomfortable. How did you know her?
Oh, well, both grew up in Gilded Vale, same temple.
Eder looks askance at you. You can trust me, you know.
All right, all right. We used to, you know.
Bump uglies.
She was real loud, too. Used to have to cover her mouth or she'd get the dog howling in the next room.
Xoti's face mottles bright red and she turns away, hand covering her eyes. Sounds like a special woman.
I knew you'd understand. You're gonna like her. I got a good feeling.
Okay.
You have to do something. Any of us could be next.
Oh? I cannot imagine who might wish to harm you, Mestre.
What's going on?
Don't tell me you're here to complain too.
The guardsman covers his face with his hand, groaning.
The virus. Are they recruiting right off the docks? You would think the Juana were storming the Kraken's eye as we speak.
Actually, I would like to complain you're being very rude. Yeah, that would be a nice choice. I was hoping you might... what's going on?
Fight, Mestre. One of the Juana women attacked a merchant. He has come out the worse for it.
He jerks a thumb toward the nearby door.
Now every nationale in town wets himself in terror of losing his coin to the Aumaua. We would bring in the thief, but Clario would not have us march into the village and defend Ikawa. Much longer, and I do not think any of us will have a choice in the matter. If you wanted the details of it, speak to Rinko himself. He will delight in telling you the tale.
If you want the details of it, speak to Rinko himself. He will delight in telling you the tale. Darmo makes a sharp, frustrated hand gesture and turns away. Okay. Can we talk to you? Let's talk to Rinko. Let's get all the side quests. Okay, what's happened here?
Mama brings me stuff from her work sometimes. Real old stuff.
Okay.
Who's there?
None of your business.
Tori, is that you? Wait, who are you?
The figure in the bed is a young Valian man. The first thing you notice is that he seems to have been severely beaten. Oh yeah, indeed. One eye is nearly swollen shut, and where his skin is revealed, it is a patchwork of livid bruises. He groans and winces as he props himself up, glaring up at you with one good eye.
You look like you already got a foot in the grave.
She thumbs the cage of her lantern thoughtfully.
Come to laugh? Madiko, this would not have stood in Ozia.
He yanks at the bedsheet, trying to cover himself. In Ozia, there'd be a crowd in here to taunt you. Rinko barks a short laugh, then immediately winces. Xoti lifts her chin in interest.
Maybe you are right. So you are visiting. What do you want?
What happened to you?
These Juana. They are an unreasonable people. I was enjoying a night of cards when one of them attacked me, out of nowhere. I had not spoken a word to her. The mad devil. Look what she did to me. My ear.
He turns his head and you see that there is a scabbed over notch where a chunk of flesh has been torn away from his left ear.
When the fighting is over, she takes my coin purse and strides away, bold as anything.
That's awful.
Well, clearly you have more compassion than the host of cackling fools that watched the whole thing. The governor lets the Juana do as they please, and this is the result. I should be out there, helping to find our people. My wife, Zenetta, she is out there, and I...
He gestures feebly with an arm grimacing.
Listen, I am without other means. She took my coin purse, my wages. How am I to pay the governor? How am I to feed my son?
His already bruised purple face reddens further.
That woman should be in the stocks. The guards do nothing. But you've heard me out at least. Do me the kindness of retrieving that coin purse, and I will give you what I can spare.
Maybe I can reason with this woman. Where should I start?
They call her Mokeha. I imagine she is back in her village, feeling proud of herself, no doubt. Follow the road as it bends north, then west. You can't miss it. A pile of sticks and straw.
With that, he sags back against the mattress, clearly exhausted. Let's not steal from him yet. I always steal in these games, so let's try and not to. Okay. Let's go to the governor's house. Port Maje jail. Port Maje trading post. The Kraken's eye. Okay.
You asked the right man.
Loisa and Governor Clario.
Ah, yes, there you are. As governor and under the auspices of the Valian Trading Company, please allow me to officially welcome you to Port Maje.
He spreads his hands in a subdued flourish.
I'd like to say the pleasure's all mine, but I try not to lie. Don't worry, I'm only here on account of him.
She bobs her head in my direction.
Of course. I see you've been as quick to involve yourself as ever.
Clario's tone is polite, but there is a strained edge to his wide smile as he turns from Xoti to address you.
Apologies for that little drama outside. These are confusing times, and people often react poorly to uncertainty.
The game looks so nice. The lighting is top notch.
Between the storm, the pirates, and the, well, certain strange events, we are all a little on edge.
Strange events?
A few, well, quite a few people here in Port Maje claim to have seen a giant of some kind during the storm.
Claro winces.
I would call it a flight of fancy, but unless something has tainted every well in the region, I do not think it can be ignored. But then, the Deadfire is a land full of such things. You must have heard the stories.
That wasn't just a giant, it was Eotas. The governor's mouths a voiceless of understanding and studies you for a moment.
You'll find good company among the Dawn Stars here.
About around the
They have
nutcases.
all manner of theories concerning the behemoth. Now, to the matter of your ship. You're stranded, are you? It was a rough landing by all reports.
Yes.
Unfortunately, our own ships are in no condition to sail. We've had dealings with the pirates ourselves. They've taken their share of supply ships. The storm saw to those berthed in the harbor. All that said, I believe I may have a solution, provided you're willing to help me in turn.
I'm the Lord of Ked Noah. Couldn't I owe you a favor? I don't think that sticks here. What could I do for you? I just got here. I'd be happy to help in any way I can. I get it. Things are falling apart and you need me to save you. What could I do for you?
Indeed. Which means I can spare you, whereas I cannot spare the guards.
Oh, so I'm expendable.
I have the guards on the lookout for pirate vessels looking to take advantage of whatever damage the storm caused. We've cannons enough to see them off, but I need every man ready to use them. There is a site of some considerable value elsewhere on the island. A value to the trading company, you understand. In point of fact, it's the very reason any of us are here. You're familiar with the luminous Adra trade?
What's this? Metaphysics. I'm a watcher. I've dealt with Adra before.
Are you indeed? How very interesting.
I wonder if my choices actually matter in the dialogues. For a moment, Clario appears entirely distracted from his point, regarding you with an uncomfortable, intense degree of interest.
Do you know, they'd have a great deal of interest in speaking with you at headquarters. Something to consider.
He finally breaks from his musings and flaps a hand to dismiss the subject.
Well, luminous Adra is to Adra what a fine wine is to, well, never mind that. The point is that it is a particularly potent material, suffused with essence, and it is only found right here in the Deadfire archipelago. It's also quite valuable. When refined, it sells for considerable sums. The trading company has invested a lot of time and money into locating sites suitable for mining and processing.
Wait, you mean you're trading in souls?
That's a colorful way of putting it. Energy, really, is more apt. It's not quite a matter of digging up the spirit of your old grandmother.
Clario lets out a short, breathy laugh, shaking his head slightly.
Spin it however you like. The gods are gonna grind your soul to bits for this sin.
I kind of agree. In the first game, you find out that souls are stored in Adra or something like that.
We will have to agree to disagree. We, and I hope you understand that these matters require some discretion, have one such outpost on the other side of the island. A successful venture up until very recently. We sought to improve the refinement process. To that end, we hired some of the brightest minds in the field of animancy and brought them out here to lend their expertise. And then one evening, A storm rolls in out of nowhere, and my scouts begin to report that a giant has marched its way across the island towards my dig site. What am I to make of that? We haven't heard from Mestre Odorisi since, nor any of his assistants, or the workers. I must know what has happened. If Odorisi, if his work is lost, then everything that we have worked for is at risk. Which is where you come in. You need a ship, I need information. See to this for me, and I'll set half the town.
Half the town?
We'll patch up your ship, and you'll be free to go on your way.
Do you have any idea what might have happened?
I told you what happened, but you wouldn't listen to me.
Iotas crushed everything.
This level of destruction. But what do I know? I'm just a priestess with prophetic dreams.
Claro's jaw tenses, but he otherwise ignores Xoti's tirade.
The Huana storm speakers should have kept the worst of the weather at bay. I can't imagine what else might have happened. There are wild beasts on the island, but they wouldn't have attacked an active dig site.
And if I find this Odorisi?
Why, take his report on the situation and remind him that he's under certain contractual obligations. And relay my deep relief at his good health.
Yeah, sure. You just care about his research. Iotas is out there stomping across the island and you're worried about some research?
Well, if Aothis happens to strike down the council, perhaps then I will have time to spare for him.
Clario lets out a sharp breath, evidently flustered by his own outburst. Xote nibbles on her lips to hide a spreading smile.
Please do not repeat that.
We each have our debts.
We each have our debts.
Fair enough.
Whatever you believe is going on, you can see it for yourself. That is precisely what I want.
I can do that.
Gillard, then we are agreed. I will assign men to keep watch over your ship. You will find the dig site on the eastern side of the island.
I'll mark it on your map.
On your map, here.
You'll do it for the Watcher, but not for me? I see how it is.
With a discontented sound, she crosses her arms over her chest.
Yes! Why wouldn't I want a pack of dawn stars crawling over my Adra mine in search of their lost deity?
Cairo darts a quick, sour-look in Xoti's direction.
One more thing. If you should recover Odorisi's notes, know that they would be of great value to me.
Well, that depends on what kind of value. How much will I get for it? Let's see. Does she have something to say? Okay. Can we break into his house? If my hands are occupied, I have no time to worry. Okay, buddy. I don't think we need to explore everything. Ah, we have fast mode. So yeah, let's... Oh, I have an idea.
It's beyond me. Real quiet now.
Let's quick save.
Let's see what we... No one is immune to...
Just take the money. We need to steal from the establishment because fuck these capitalists. Okay, so where's the world map? Oh, okay. Goreki Street, Satahuzi. I think this is the Huana tribe area. Okay, so we actually need to leave the area to see the big map. I like that it gives you small information like this. It really feels like you're playing D&D. Okay, let's see where we have to go. Lantern of Gaon. At least 4 levels higher. Find Moheka. Okay. Reach the dig site, reach the Engwiffen dig site. Should we go to the dig site, or what would our character do? That's what you have to ask yourself. Let's be the good guy and go to Sakahuzi. I don't think we can go there. I mean, I'm clicking. But how do I leave? Maybe I have to go to the edge of the map? Like in the first game? In that case, let's go to the inn. Have a rest. Another elf? Watch your tone, man.
It's not right. I came here on the first ship. Why does an islander get paid the same as I?
The Kraken design, let's go. Yeah, I have to definitely change the game to an SSD. Because it loads so slowly. Horrible.
Sorry, we haven't any rooms for you.
He looks like the guy from Game of Thrones, that eunuch man. Rather large man behind the counter glances your way, smiling grimly.
Guessing you're the one came in off that shipwreck down south. Not sure if that's good luck or bad, but here, I figure you deserve a drink.
I have gained an ale. Thanks, what's this about the rooms?
They're full up. You aren't the first outsider to turn up looking for a place to stay after their ride off the island ended up at the bottom of the sea.
He pauses, fixing you with a considering eye. By the way, do let me know if you want me to read these flavor things, or just let you read them in peace.
Well, tell you what. I've got one room ought to have been cleared out by now. Only the occupants decided to outstay his welcome. Real trouble is, he hasn't settled his bill. He's a merchant captain by the name of Galleon. I've given him a fair chance, but he's been a right prick about the whole thing. I've got a spare key here. You chase him and his pals off, and the room's yours.
Oh,
at a
nice.
discount.
What if he won't leave willingly?
Ah, well, he's a prat, but he's not so tough. Smack him around if it comes down to it, but I figure a few sharp words ought to do the trick.
I'll see what I can do.
Appreciate it, truly. I'll have someone tidy the place up for you once you're through. Chances are they've spilled ale just about everywhere. I don't want the man dead, and that's not what I'm paying for. Just see him on his way and we'll call it done.
With a final nod, he turns away. If this would be my D&D campaign, my players would have killed him, surely. And I have a player that would have picked the "how about you pay me first" thing.
What do we do if there are no more ships?
Die of starvation or disease.
But so. I hate talking to you.
Ooh. Okay, let's see.
Think nothing of it.
What's over here? Here's to the lot of us stranded on this damned island.
How does it work?
You inhale. It isn't welcome, amigo.
Oh.
Do you wish to partake?
Of what?
Ripple sponge, of course. An expensive vice, but worthwhile.
Are you sure that's safe?
All things in moderation, as they say. But it will do no harm. Come, enjoy yourself.
I'll try it. What the hell?
An adventuresome lad. And so, here you are. Enjoy.
Let's try it. Oops. Can't you eat it directly? Do I have to put it in a quick
Trout
slot?
is so
And then how do I use it? Eat it! I think I can only use it in combat or
Oh,
something.
you are ridiculous.
Norgrund.
Ah, a new face. You've heard, of course, that Norgund remains the most reliable and discreet supplier of mostly legitimate wares.
Mostly legitimate.
Are you looking for something in particular? I am an honest merchant, sir. But I confess that the tools I supply have an unjustly sinister reputation. How my clients decide to use these items is not my responsibility, after all.
Okay, let's see what he has. Cinder Bomb. Scorching Venom. Okay. Drug. Thief's Putty. Okay. Ship items, ingredients, other food and drink, consumables, clothing. Don't I have a useless item thingy? Other? Yeah, let's not sell anything for now. Quick save. And let's deal with these guys.
With gusto. Don't remember ordering more drinks. Thought I'd locked that thing.
The glassy-eyed gentleman before you bears the miserable expression of the recently sober. He also smells like he's been pickling in a cask for a few days. Yeah, typical pirate stuff.
Thing is, the way doors work, right? And I realize this is complicated, is that you close them and then uninvited people stay on the other side.
Try not to slam the door on your way out, yeah? My head's going to pieces.
The only unwelcome people here are you guys. I'm here for the rent.
Oh, aye. You running Thorol's errands? Well, I haven't got his pay, and he knows it. Come back tomorrow. Better yet, tell him I'll swing by myself when I do have it.
Hold shifts for more information. Oh, okay. You can leave on your feet or get dragged out by the ankles. Your choice. Galleon sneers for a moment, but something in your expression squelches his confidence in a hurry. He scratches nervously at his head.
All right. Just keep your boots on. We're leaving. Thorol wants us out on the streets so bad, so be it.
You serious, Galleon? Where are we supposed to go?
The Aumawa woman glowers at you before following him out. Nice. Bye-bye. We leveled up. Nice. Let's see what they left behind. Palm slats. Palm stone. That's about it. Okay. Let's level up. Alchemy deals... Oh, she has alchemy, okay. Arcana, athletics, explosives. No one has mechanics, sleight of hand, or stealth. I'll pick sleight of hand. I look a bit shifty. I like that I have a eye patch, nice. I really do look like a captain. Very nice. Insight. Survival, religion, metaphysics. Maybe bluff. Okay. Let's upgrade our main attack first, I think. Draining whip or biting whip. The biting whip causes the Cypher's weapon to generate a field. The Cypher's soul whip bites deeper, granting a greater bonus to damage. Okay. Enhance the draining power of the Cypher Soul Whip, regenerating focus more quickly. Let's do more damage. Okay, so we have 1 point left. Mental Binding overwhelms the target mentally. The target's mental ability to communicate with its own body, paralyzing it and causing its soul to emit a shockwave that can leave nearby enemies immobilized. Oh. Amplified Thrust bounces psychic energy harmlessly off an allied target and onto the closest nearby enemy. Psycho-Vampiric Shield uses the target's strength of mind against it, stealing a portion of its resolve in order to gain the steadfast inspiration. Recall Agony. Relieve the psychic trauma of an injury moment after receiving it. Experience the damage all over again. Oh, that sounds pretty strong. But I like the idea that we can paralyze people. Crowd control is always good. Okay. Let's level up the other guys. I think you can auto level them up or something, but I don't want to, honestly. Okay, let's put some more points in survival, athletics, and that's about it. Next. Into the fray, the fighter lunges through the battle, pulling an enemy into immediate melee range, causing crush damage and leaving them dazed. Nice. Two-handed style, one-handed style, confident aim. And what's this? Fighter stances. The fighter trains in the ability to adopt a specialized fighting stance. Each stance excels at handling a different aspect of combat. Yes, of course. And this? We will level up again anyway, so I think let's take this also as well. Nice. I like that Eder smoked a pipe there. Okay, how about you? You've got Alchemy, Athletics, Arcana. Let's go with Alchemy. You can make us drugs. History, Religion, I guess. Eder is also religious, I think. Ooh, so much to pick from. Come on, tooltip. While wielding a single one-handed weapon, so the attacker's hits are converted to crits. She's more of a support character, so... causing it to become prone. Okay. Okay, this... stifles detrimental conditions. Resolute. Resolute characters have +5 resolve and periodically gain concentration. I think the repulsing seal is something quite nice. Oh, this sounds better. We can always respec, I think. Okay, let's also rest. Where is the rest button? Let's find the rest button. Wait. Resting is not allowed? I think we can't rest yet. We have to go talk to the NPC. Okay, so if you press tab, the ones you can talk to have the names brought forward, so to say. Nice. let's talk to Toril.
Still kicking, eh? What'll it be?
I cleared out the room for you.
Good work. Times like these, I can't afford to keep on anyone who can't pay their tab. The second word got around, I'd have every pauper in the city on my doorstep.
Yeah, that's fair.
The room's yours if you want it. And for a job well done, here's your pay.
He sets a damp leather coin pouch on the counter. Minor reputation gain with Port Maje. You have gained 1000 copper. Nice.
Still kicking, eh? What
Any chance you saw the fight between Rinko and Mokeha?
Mokeho? That'll be the Juana the poor fool got into a dust-up with, I expect. Yeah, I saw it. Made a real mess, they did.
I'm curious what actually happened.
The two of them were having a game of cards, far as I could see. Guess things between them soured in a hurry. I kicked the Juana out, had a few men carry what was left of Rinko home.
So they're playing against each other?
Well, yeah. Think maybe Rinko wasn't expecting one of the Juana to know the game so well. He looked real nervous by the end.
Do you know who started it?
Anything. Rinko doesn't know when to quit talking, and some of those Juana are real serious types. As far as I'm concerned, we owe the Storm Speaker for keeping the town in one piece. Don't mean I'd invite her people over for tea.
A storm speaker is a type of chanter found among the Juana. They are especially attuned to the forces of weather. Storm speakers traditionally serve tribes settling on unexplored or especially remote islands, offering protection during the period of transition. Do you know Rinko?
Well, no more than most. He's a hard man to like, let's say. Came here with the wife, an animancer, one of Odorisi's lot. The governor could tell you more there.
That's all the questions I had.
Just hope you don't mean to dredge anything up again. Leave the feuding for the Blue Bloods.
Why call it the Kraken's Eye? Well, because that's a Kraken's Eye, I guess.
What else? It was the glory of my fighting years. The beast pulled nearly 7 full crews into its belly
Before he got shot in the knee, I bet.
I was at the helm that day, and for that, my captain gifted me one of the beast's eyes.
Nice. Toril's eye glitters with pride as he points to the wall just right of the counter. Yeah, it looks nice.
My proudest moment and my dearest treasure. I would not part with it for all the world.
Let's steal it. What can you tell me about Port Maje?
Guess you haven't exactly seen the prettier side of the place since you landed, right? It's the only town on the island, if you don't count Sarahuzi, little Juana village out west. Really is a decent place most days. Good trade, and plenty of money rolling in from Clario's investors. Damn sight quieter than back home. But I don't have to tell you about the Deerwood.
Yeah, you don't.
Ain't right doing business sober. I could fix that for you.
Okay, farewell. Let's see if we can rest. I guess we don't. I think I have to buy the room. Let's try that. Because I saw the option in the dialogue.
Still kicking, eh?
I'd like a room,
Sure
please.
thing.
Last for 1 rest, 2 diplomacy, 2 intimidate, 2 bluff. 43 gold! Okay. Ah, cozy fire. Okay, so we don't actually have to go to the room. Good to know. Okay, so I think we'll go to the Juana village and see what's up with those. Because we have that guy that got beat up, so let's be the good guys and investigate. I bet it's his fault anyway, but yeah, you know.
The Juana ought to keep to themselves.
What's this?
And when they next...
Rum? Of course. Where's the Coke? And a lime. So we can have a decent drink out here.
Race you to the coral.
No contest.
What? Just because you have webbed fingers and I can't swim?
You are a strange man.
Okay. Fishmonger.
I have many fish here.
I don't care about your fish. Oh? Altiria.
Ado, begging your pardon for the mess, sir. We are still recovering from the storm. We have supplies here for the paying customer. Provisions for the road, perhaps?
Okay, let me
Have a
see
look.
what you have. Death's Maw. Grants death runes. Being near a killed enemy grants temporary damage reduction. What? That's so strong! And it's not that expensive. I want it. I'll give it to Eder. And this. Chill Fog Binding Web. Let's buy this as well. Strange Tablet. The stone tablet is wrapped in a rich leather and engraved with a flowing vertical script in a language you've never seen before. Kalaki, Ba, Elisha, Suki, Vi, Segu, Nimin, Su, Kalabi, blah 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 blah. I can't read all of this. Let's take it. What can go wrong? Medical supplies. Okay, with this is stuff we will need. Let's also sell some stuff. And I'll hold off selling the weapons, but the Principe hat, the bird I will not sell. This. Let's sell 3 shields. One of these. I think it's okay. Okay. Eder is gonna be our tank. Sort by enchant value. Sort by time acquired. Nice. We have a ring already. This is a ring of minor protection. Let's give ourselves the ring. Where is it? Okay. And give him the death helm. Wow, that looks so cool. What? No paladin better personified the ethos of the Bleak Walkers than Hans Elechbert. He was a single-minded instrument of violence and the finest cavalry officer among the Bleak Walker companions operating in Durwood. His superiors utilized Hans and his troops of riders in the way one fires a cannon. Mounted atop powerful war horses and clad in heavy plate, they broke enemy infantry formations with a single pointed charge. Hans' helmet, designed to make him visible to his subordinates through the dust and viscera, became an icon of approaching death for any warrior brave or foolish enough to stand against the Bleak Walkers. When the paladin finally fell in battle, his few surviving enemies cut his head from his shoulders. According to legend, Hans' head continued to bellow from within the helm, ordering his men to press the charge and leave none alive. Dumbfounded, the victors buried Hans' head unceremoniously and left his corpse to the ravens. The helm's travels, however, were not entirely at an end. Being near a killed enemy grants temporary damage reduction. This is perfect for a tank.
I feel bad.
Oops. Port Maje jail. Yeah, we don't have anything to do there. Okay, so we need to be near the exit to leave. It will take you an hour and 9 minutes to complete your journey from Port Maje to Goreki Street. Okay, we have to go there. As you make your way along through the side streets of Port Maje, you come upon visible traces of the storm's passing. Many of the houses here boast cracked window panes and sagging awnings, and you pass narrow streets strewn with foliage and debris. The cobblestones beneath your feet are still slick with water and silt. Before long, you are ankle-deep in sucking mud and loose stones. The flooding only worsens up ahead, where the water level rises to the knees. Most of Port Maje's residents have fled this region for dry land. Before long, you are Oh, we read that. But a murmur of raised voices ahead, and the occasional splash suggests that you are not entirely alone. Oh, let's check this out. There's ghosts.
Real quiet now.
Oh, no, don't pickpocket the ghost. Don't let them leave, we can't have witnesses.
Must be wrong with my
What?
vision. No matter how much I blink, I cannot make out more than blurry lights in the darkness. But you are quite blinding.
What's the last thing you remember?
Pain. I came to help one of the traders gather her belongings. Then other men came. They struck me over and over. Is that why I cannot see?
Oh, he got murdered. I'm sorry, but you're dead. Come with me, I'll help you.
Dead? Oh, but this is terrible.
The spirit sighs, wispy shoulders slumping.
Let me ease this one's pain, Watcher.
Dark eyes, solemn, exotic circles a lantern around her departed soul. Okay. Empower.
Say your prayers.
Okay.
A lantern flick.
Oh!
Another withers on the vine.
What? They killed the both of us. Okay, this is gonna be hard.
I need some help here.
Oh man, we're dying. What? Okay. Let's do that better now. This game doesn't fuck around. Okay, yeah.
Real quiet now.
Right away.
Let's autosave here. Okay. Well then, you'll get knocked out. And you will get this.
Let's put an end to this.
Come on, heal. Nice.
Sorry, friend. Can't. Stay behind me.
Lantern flicker. Yeah, uh-huh.
You can still win this.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, hidden objects. Yeah, I think we know this. Come on, man.
I'm right beside you. Damn.
Oh no!
Yeah? Hey.
What the hell? Oh, I think we're too high level, too low level for this area. Um, yeah. We're gonna go to the ruins where Eotas destroyed everything or something like that. I feel like we're too weak for those guys. They killed us in a couple of seconds. No need, no use to just suffer through this. Okay, Port Maje. But where is this stuff? In Griffin dig site? Oh, okay, so it's over here. That's a combat thing. Wait, go over here. You have to pass through the Wakura Pass. The trail before you seems thoroughly disturbed by erratic tracks. The sparse plants to the immediate side of the paths roughly mangled. A struggle may have occurred here. Search the area. I have 16 perception. Takes you only a few moments to make sense of the chaos. No blood spatter suggests it was not a fight, and you easily identify the cloud prints of Xaurips. The tracks seem recent. A dry and ropey vine has been pulled taut across the path and inexpertly covered in dirt. Beyond, a group of robed figures cringe and cower at a nearby river's bend. Each is frozen in place, ashen and grey, like statues crafted of soot. Disarm the trap. Though the trap seems simple, you take care as you disarm it and collect its component parts. You have gained an item, Corrosive Cloud Trap. The item was put in your stash. Continue cautiously forward. You continue down the path without further interference. Okay, nice. What's over here, though? Okay. Fresh fruit, so we don't get scurvy. You come upon an abandoned sloop run aground on the beach. The nearby coral and volcanic rocks may have smashed its hull to kindling, but there might still be something salvageable in the hold. Let's sift through the wreckage. You have taken some time to explore the wreckage and find nothing of value. You continue poking around the wreck and find a box full of rations that haven't yet spoiled. Continue poking about and you find some milk and a wooden hog nose. Oh, that's a cannon. And find a crate of adventuring supplies, hammer and chisel. Okay. Researched everything. Let's go to the Engwiffen dig site. Or should we go down here? Let's see. What's over here? Oh, ale. Don't mind if I do. Deflection is one of the 4 defenses. The other are Fortitude, Reflex, and Will. It opposes most melee and ranged weapon attacks, as well as many spells that directly target an individual with weapon-like attacks. Okay. Oh, what happened here, man?
Think nothing of it.
Watch your weight.
Xoti bends double hands, resting briefly on her knees before she wipes sweat from her brow. Huffing to catch her breath, she glances up to you with a bright smile.
If you'll spare me a minute, I'd like to perform a last rite for these poorly departed souls. Please, Watcher. Without my guidance, they might have a hard time finding the light.
There are no departed souls here.
What do you mean? Just look at all these corpses.
She waves a hand around as if that explains everything. These people had their souls sucked out by Eotas. Their corpses are just empty husks.
That why they're so ashy?
Ashy ass bitches. Her nose crinkles. Exactly. Eotas caused a biowak when he passed through.
So it's not just symbolism in my dreams. I saw my god walking through storms. Didn't know he created them.
Your god killed a lot of people, Xoti.
While I do thank you for shielding my pride, Watcher, I figure it's better to be safe than sorry. So if you don't mind, I'll just do a call-in real quick.
Yeah, why not?
Mighty kind of you.
She grins happily with 2 intent strides forward. She unsheathes her sickle and lantern, fluidly swings each in a series of well-practiced movements. Chanting, whirling, weapon slicing the air, Xoti's voice lifts and falls in an invocation, a summons to any departed lingering in the area.
This here's a final call for all souls. Last stop for the lost. Gather round now, I'll cut you loose and haul you into the light.
Swinging the lantern faster and faster, Xoti plants her thighs wide and then thrusts her arms up high overhead. The lantern rattles in her grip, and the light from within flares blindingly bright. In the silence of your held breath, it almost seems like a soul should sift up from within one of the corpses, quivering in the air before siphoning into the lantern's fading brilliance. But the ashen bodies are bereft of souls, so in the end, Xoti's light fades without acquiring anything. Say nothing.
It's my honored duty to reap and shepherd departed souls during their journey to being reborn. With Aethys dead, me and the other Reapers gotta gather as many souls as we can. We'll keep him safe until Gon returns to Hell and can take him into his divine embrace.
What do you mean?
I'm keeping lost souls. And here.
She taps the metal frame of the lantern.
And that's all I care to say for now.
Let's go.
Let's go.
With gusto.
Okay. As used. Oh god, I can't speak. As I gotten yourself used to, I will explore every little nook and cranny of the margins.
You asked the right man.
Oh. And then we'll go in deeper inside.
That order's too tall.
Oh man. Big ass statue. Okay, this is another exit. Okay. Let's go in fast mode. Let's take the steps. The ladder. What? Enemy spotted. There's worms.
Look.
Ooh, I've been spotted. You dumb bitch! Okay, you go and deal with these.
Learned your lesson yet?
Oh, let's...
Let me show you what I can do.
No can do.
I thought I was in fast mode. Okay. Nice. See? These guys were killed far easier than the bandits. What's this? Healing scroll, jade, weather journal page. Whatever Oderisi did to the last batch, it's working. We're seeing much higher concentrations of essence in the harvested Adra. I only wish he'd let the rest of us in on his methods. One of our Huana workers got the jolt of his life transporting one of the crates, and that's on top of the one that got blinded last week. All Oderisi has to say for himself is that they were careless. I'm the one paying these islanders' families out of my own pocket. At this rate, I'm going to be the one idiot who comes out of this whole enterprise with less money than I started. S.
All right.
Consider it done.
Okay, more guys being turned to ash. I guess this is where you go up.
Sorry,
Okay.
friend. I can't.
Engage fast mode again. Oh.
Sorry, friend. I can't.
Okay, go take that crate. Good guy Matthew Mercer doing his jogging. Heart attack. Okay, so there's worms down there. Deserted cat.
The pleasure. Yours.
Oh man, what's this? Oh. Garnet, copper pand. Ferris, take this coin out to the Juana village and see if you can round up anyone willing to do a week's digging for pay. Try the low caste types first, the Roparu. They're used to hard work and they don't ask for more than their share. Arena sub-level. Let's explore everything and then we'll go
Consider it done.
in the middle. Okay, so these are footsteps. Nice. Look at this, man. So the statue god thing went through here. Probably that's why everything is fucked.
Think nothing of it.
Another crate. Young Panther. Save. Okay, let's go over here. We'll see what we can do.
The pleasure is all.
The generator occasionally vibrates wildly and you can faintly hear the sound of metal grinding on metal from somewhere inside the machinery. Oh boy.
Get threshed!
Get destroyed.
Love be our sake.
I'm right beside.
I think these are cantrips or something and
Something you need.
oh.
Moe Ixie.
My mind wave? No.
Maybe I'm bored.
Bam! Nice.
Nothing personal.
Oh, there's another one here. I didn't even notice it.
Prowling is so gauche.
I reap what I sow.
There's one left. That should only happen when you kill the last one. Come on, don't kill me. Nice. Okay.
You asked the right.
Let's loot everything and then I guess we'll open that place up. Hopefully there's no monster inside.
Sure thing.
Okay, another foot. Let's see what's inside. Several men and women, oh okay, appear to be locked inside a cage of some kind. There are little more than silhouettes behind the glass, pointing and gesturing excitedly.
You out there, are the beasts gone?
One woman comes up to the door and hands pressed against the glass. I took care of the creatures. The woman turns away to have a muffled exchange with the others, then she pulls at something by the door and you hear a rattling clank. Oh look, it's the mage. Where is he? Look.
We are saved.
The Olaf, or what's his name from the first game. Perfetto. Well done. We are saved. The youngish man with bright eyes and a twitching smile claps his hands in joy as he steps out of the cage. The woman next to him, however, remains sober.
Me and the Watcher? We're always happy to help.
She beams at you, eyes filled with pride.
Governor Clario must have sent you to rescue us, no? But you do not look like one of his guards.
She rises onto the halls of her feet and peers behind you as if searching for someone else. She looks to be only midway into her 30s, though the serious set of her mouth makes her seem older. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Actually, Clario sent me to find Odrisi. An older woman hawks an impressive gob of phlegm onto the ground and kicks a clump of dirt over it. Ho ho ho.
I told you the governor does not care about us.
He cares about money.
Profit for him
Of
and
course.
the rest of the Valian.
Caloste!
She turns back to you with a resigned breath.
You are here, and that is what matters.
The Adra... Where is Odrisi? Let's take things first. The Animancers look at one another.
He is still in the ruins, we think.
She grimaces, her gaze darting to her toes. What happened?
We were taking measurements of the luminous Adra when something strange began happening.
Oh?
Fascinating. The pillar started to dim, the ground shook, and our instruments showed unusual variations.
That's when those of us with a grain of sense got into the cage.
She glares at the excitable young man, but he doesn't seem to notice. The cage?
Something we made to protect ourselves from surges in the luminous Adra.
Oh, it's basically a Faraday cage.
Those have not been a problem, but I am grateful today for unnecessary precautions.
Oh, I didn't know this. What happened then?
The Colossus. Some kind of construct made from luminous Adra. It passed through the arena toward the pillar.
Vanessa closes her eyes.
Moments later, the pillar went dark, and all of our colleagues outside the cage froze. Like they turned to ash.
She goes quiet, her hands clasped in the front of her. The young man leans forward, his eyes wide with a perverse kind of excitement.
That is when the panthers and worms showed up. Started going through the tents. It was awful, but Engfirth...
Vanessa shoots him a furious look and he falls silent again. A confused and slightly injured expression crinkles his face.
Some of our people are still missing in the ruins, including Odrisi, our lead researcher. It is possible he managed to hide.
Her furrowed brow, however, suggests otherwise. I should go look.
Most of the ruins are that way, through the door next to the ramp.
What ramp? There's two of them. I guess that door over here. Ah, she points to a dark entrance in the eastern wall. Yeah, I guess this.
If you are going below, you should take Engfirth with you.
She turns and motions someone to the front of the group.
Hey, he looks just like...
Edgar cuts himself off for reasons not yet apparent. His jaw hangs slack. A sharp, featured elf comes to the fore. As he meets your eyes, he gives you a knowing nod. He's earned a few new scars, but you recognize the elf Corficer all the same. He taps a finger to his lips, a sly smile working its way across them.
Engfirth knows a great many spells. At first, he even cast fire to chase away the panthers.
Until the flames nearly caught one of the tents.
You're making a really great case for Engfirth.
Outside of this cage, his skills would be a boon. I do not expect the ruins will be any safer. Many of our people remained behind, which has surely attracted more wildlife. It would be prudent to take help, as long as Engfirth is willing to go.
She looks quickly to Olaf. He nods.
I would be happy to assist.
He holds your gaze with wide, expectant eyes. Let's not reveal his secret. What else can you tell me about Engfirth?
I don't think that's really...
He has only been with us a few weeks. He is inexperienced, but he came with a glowing recommendation from an academy in Salona.
That is surely a generous overstatement.
Alof chuckles uncomfortably and gives you a meaningful look. A glowing recommendation, you say?
Surely we don't have time for...
Oh, we have all the time, Alof. Let's hear your shenanigans.
A pupil of unnatural talent is the phrase I recall.
Oh.
It seems he was loved and regarded by almost all his instructors, though misunderstood, I gathered, by his fellow students.
I cannot imagine why.
Really, this helpful stranger surely has more important things to worry about.
The tip of Alof's ears are bright red. He glares at you. Impressive, especially since he doesn't sound Valiant.
That's quite a...
Students come from all over the world to study animancy in the republics, especially since it is still forbidden in places like Adir.
But Engfeth's story is especially sad. He was only a boy when both his parents died in a fire.
Did they now?
He came to the Deerwood and lived at the manor of a wealthy older uncle until he also died.
Ah, the White at Wens, that's where I'm from.
In a fire.
If that's all, then perhaps we should be off.
He raised an eyebrow and stares at you pointedly. I'll gladly accept his help.
Be careful, I'm Miko.
She gives Alof's hand a quick squeeze before backing away.
I shall try.
Alof nods at her before leading you a short distance away.
Thank you for your discretion. I'm certain you have many questions, but I fear they must wait until we're off this island.
Your wealthy old uncle, really?
It seemed like a convenient story. Besides, you do have the oldest soul of anyone I know.
Please tell me what you've been doing here. You've made new friends. Very well. We'll talk later.
Indeed.
Battle Mage. Spellblade. I don't know, man. I like it simple. Unless you know what you're doing, you kinda have to choose single class. Well, this is the perfect cliffhanger for next episode. So I guess we'll be stopping here, and next time we'll be going in these ruins here to see what's up. So thanks for watching and see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button if you liked the episode. See ya.